Number 2. Use the slope-intercept form to graph the equation. And the equation that they give us is y equals 4x plus 1. Well, as you can see, they're giving us the equation in slope-intercept form. The slope is the x coefficient, so in this case it's 4. And since slope is rise over run, and we're going to use this information on the next slide to graph the equation, I'm going to write my 4 as 4 over 1. So my rise is 4, and it's a plus 4, so that's going to go up 4. And the run is 1. It's going to go in the positive direction to the right 1. So that's the first piece of information we get from the slope-intercept form. The second piece of information is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 0, 1. How do I know that? The 1 is the b in your y equals mx plus b equation, is the y-coordinate of your y-intercept. And since it's the y-intercept, it's right on the y-axis where x is 1. So our y-intercept is 0, 1. And that is a point. So we already have our first point. Question number 8. Find an equation of the line with the given slope that passes through the given point. Write the equation in the form ax plus by equals c. And the slope that we're given is 4, m equals 4, and the point is 3, 3. And we're asked to write an equation of a line that has that slope and passes through that point, and we're supposed to write it in standard form. ax plus by equals c. So the point-slope form of a linear equation is a convenient way for doing this kind of problem. It's a convenient equation to use because there is a place for the slope and for the point. So there's a place for the point and the slope. That's why it's called point-slope form. And that you see on the first line, y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Well, we're given our slope, so we replace the m with 4, and our point is 3, 3, so x is 3, y is 3. We replace the x sub 1 and the y sub 1s with 3. And then we distribute to get rid of the parentheses on the right side. 4 times x, 4 times minus 3. And finally, we need to rearrange the equation so that it's in standard form. So I first bring the 4x to the other side by subtracting it from both sides. And we're left with minus 4x plus y minus 3 equals minus 12. And we want our constant, our number, that's the c, on the right side, so I add 3 to both sides, and I get minus 4x plus y equals minus 9, and that's our answer. Question 9. Find an equation of the line passing through the pair of points. Write the equation in the form ax plus by equals c. And the pair of points are 9, 5 and 8, minus 1. We're not given the slope. We're just given these 2 points and asked to find the equation of the straight line that passes through those 2 points. And we have to write our answer in standard form again. Okay, so this time, unlike the last problem, we're not given the slope, but we are given 2 points. So we can use those 2 points in the slope formula, which is given there as m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So I'm going to choose my y sub 2 to be 5. So 5 minus from the equation, from the formula, and then minus 2 from the second point, that's our second y, over, now since y sub 2 was 5, that makes x sub 2 9. So we have 9 minus 8. 8 is the other x coordinate. And then we simplify the signs. On the top, that minus minus becomes a plus. So we have 5 plus 2 over 9 minus 8 is 1. 5 plus 2 is 7 over 1, which is 7. So we found the slope, and we need a point to put in our slope, a point slope form. We put the slope in where the m is, and we just pick either point. I picked the point with all positive integers. So I replaced the x on the right side of the equation, the x sub 1 with the 9, and the y sub 1 on the left with the 5. So I used the first point to put into the point slope form and the slope that we found. Now for the remainder of the problem, we just rearrange the point slope form with the slope and the point plugged in. We rearrange that into standard form, ax plus by equals c. On the right side, we distribute to get rid of the parentheses. Take the 7x away from both sides to collect the variable terms on the left side. And finally, add that 5 to both sides so that all the constant is on the right side. So we have minus 63 plus 5 is minus 58. So the answer for this question is minus 7x plus y equals minus 58. This is standard form. Now, if you got something like, if you got 7x minus y equals 58, that's okay too. That's the same equation where each term was multiplied by minus 1. So it changes all the signs to the opposite sign. So either answer should be correct on MyMathLab.